let's chat real quickly about limit laws. So there are a lot of things that you can understand the limit of a combination of things by the limit of the parts. The limit laws, this is a box from your textbook. If the limit as x approaches c of f of x and the same limit of g of x both exist, then you can do certain things. You can add the two and take the limit. And in fact, as you take the limit, it's just the limit of one plus the limit of the other. You can multiply by constant, and surprise, surprise, it's just a constant times the limit. You can take the product of two functions, and it's a product of the limits. Or you can even divide, just as long as the denominator's limit isn't 0. And then with roots, you can see there's a few technical considerations. If there's a positive integer, then you can take it to an integer power, you can take an nth root, and in fact, you can take it to a fractional power and put the limit inside as long as you're careful, okay? So let's just look at this right here. What's happening as x goes to 1? Well, what this is saying is as long as the limit of all the individual pieces work, this is equal to 2 times the limit as x goes to 1 of x to the third power minus 3 times the limit as x goes to 1 of x plus 4. Or you could say plus the limit as x goes to 1 of 4. But look at this. What you can see is the limit as x goes to 1 of x, that is just 1. So really what we have here is 2 times 1 to the third minus 3 times 1 plus 4. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. Add 4, you get 3. So it allows you to break limits apart into sensible pieces. How about this one with a fraction? Well, life is good when you're going to 1 because I can raise things to sensible powers. So I can do this process. I don't actually have to write out the limit of the numerator, the limit of the denominator, the limit of each term. I can just sort of think about it. Well, certainly the limit of this term exists. It's going to be negative 3. The limit of this term exists, 4. And so we can add them, and that's the limit of the numerator. How about the denominator? The limit as x goes to 1 of x makes sense. And so 1 to the 2/3 makes perfect sense. 1 to the 2/3 is 1. Negative 3 plus 4 is 1. So there you have a couple of examples.